Okay, hello, I'm Yusi Yusuf again. I would like to present to you again about reading a journal that I got from what we call Uniceded Library. I got it from Mr. Helmi. Uh, I mean like the website. Well, this presentation about the journal by Tata Rule of Narrative Skill on Reading Learners' Comprehension, Spanish, English, and Cantonese English through language. Well, this studies is the research research by Yuko Uchikoshi, Lu Yang, and Siwei Liu. I'm Yusef from Force, and this is my presentation. Well, whoa. Okay. The first that I want to um, present to you and discuss is about the journal identities, like I always treated before. So the title of this journal is Rule of Narrative Skill on Reading Comprehension between Spanish English and Cantonese English to language learners. The researchers are Yuko Uchikoshi, Yuko Uchikoshi and Liu Yang Siwei and Siwei Liu, and the DOI number is 10.1007/S3145017 and then 97909, and this journal published on 21 October 2017. Well, next let's move to research design and methods and participants. Okay, the research design and method is research design, and then the method is include the participants and the measures, and then statistical analysis. Yes, three research design and method. Let's start with participant. The sample in this study consisted of 53 Spanish English DLLS, and then 59 Cantonese English DLLS, and so the what we call the total of the participant is 112 children were assessed once in the spring of the first grade and again in the spring of the second grade. So this research is like did for 2 years in the first grade as the post test, like that, and then the process of the study, and then in the spring of the second grade. Next measures, the measure of this study, discussed vocabulary in first grade. Not discussed, but the measure of the study do the research about vocabulary in first grade, and then oral narration in first grade, decoding in first grade, and reading comprehension in the second grade. So all children was individually tested on 2 spares days in both their home and line. So 2 spares days, the first day is at home as the mother language, like their native language, and the school English as their second language, maybe languages by trained research assistants who are native speaker English, Cantonese, or Spanish. So they use the native speaker what we call English, Cantonese, and Spanish. And the first measure about vocabulary in first grade to get the measure about vocabulary in the first grade. So vocabulary is the what we call is discussed in the first grade in this research for the participants. English receptive vocabulary was measured with the P-Body Picture Vocabulary Test, or we call it as PPV at T3. And then the second measure is oral narration in first grade. Also still in the first grade of the study, of the process of this research. Narrative samples were elicited using the wordless pictures book by the title Frog, Where Are You? And then the third miniseries is about decoding in the first grade, still in the first grade. The first graders were tested with the letters word identification subtests of the word cook language proficiency battery, or WLVD, in English. And then the last niche are about reading comprehension in second grade. Yeah, and it's like the final what we call the final process of the research about reading comprehension. The DLLs were also tested with the reading comprehension subtests of the WLPB in English 1 year later in second grade. Statistical analysis. All around score were converted to standard score for the standardized assessment, and ANOVA used as the measure between the Cantonese English DLLS and Spanish English DLLS group. And then the teachers conducted correlation analysis and multiple regression analysis to further examine the relationship between oral proficiency and reading comprehension. Next, still about statistics. No, this is about result. The last discussion of this presentation. The results show that the difference in score was negatively associated with Spanish English DLLS is lower than the Cantonese English DLLS on English as the second language reading comprehension. So the English as the second language comprehension is more work to Cantonese English students. The second result is no differences in English as a second language reading comprehension between DLL children in bilingual programs and those in mainstream English program after controlling for first language. So, reading comprehension, no difference about the reading comprehension. There's no difference what we call method between the Spanish and then the Cantonese English. It's same to attempt the English comprehension. And then most surprising, the last result of this journal is most surprising was that aggression results report significant, albeit a small effect of narrative quality, but within a cross language and English reading comprehension 1 year after controlling for English decoding and English vocabulary. So I think that's the final of my presentation about the journal. So like what Jumpa Lahiri said, I got it from Pinterest. That's the thing about books. They let you travel without moving your feet. So don't forget to reading, for me especially, because it can make us like traveling. It's so wonderful. So I think enough from presentation. Thank you so much for every attention that you give, and I'm so sorry for all of the mistakes. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Yusi, Yusuf, and see you.